Well, thousands of service members now on deployment. The USS Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group departed earlier this morning.
It was quite a sight to see from our Chopper 8. It was over NAS North Island for this big moment. We want to go now to News 8's Dana Marie McNichol. She has more on why this was such an historic day, and you got to see this ship depart right in front of you.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, Eric. Around 8 o'clock this morning, we saw it leave. We were there since 5 a.m. watching the sailors on board get ready to depart. Now, it was a little bit different this time because family members weren't able to be on base waving goodbye, saying those sweet goodbyes, because 6 to 10 months the U.S. Abraham Lincoln will be out at sea. Now, as Eric was saying, this is a historic deployment because it's actually being led by the first woman to lead a nuclear aircraft carrier, and that's Captain Amy Bauernschmidt, and she said that she's very honored to be leading this crew, and she couldn't think of a better group of people to go on this deployment with.
You know, there are 5,000 sailors, as I'm kind of watching back and looking at them, that have worked exceptionally hard for the last 9 months through all those exercises. And for any commander of any unit, it is the most humbling experience in the world to know that you've been entrusted with the lives of those men and women that support and defend our Constitution. So this is an amazing day. They are going to do exceptional work out there, and I just can't wait to watch them succeed wherever we go and whatever we do for the next several months.
Now, in terms of coronavirus precautions on board, Commander Jeffrey Anderson says this crew is a highly vaccinated force, confident that they are able to carry out their mission. Now, sailors and Marines did not have to quarantine before this deployment, and if they do test positive while on the ship, they will remain on board to isolate. All of them also will be wearing masks at all times. Now, the Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group departed on a regular scheduled deployment today in support of a global maritime security operations mission. The USS Abraham Lincoln is the 5th Nimitz-class nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, which is the largest warships in the world. It's named in honor of our 16th president. Now, this is a routine operations deployment. As I was told, the crew is working and training with allies in the Pacific U.S. 3rd Fleet to maintain a presence there. Now, it did leave Norfolk Naval Base, its previous home port, in April of 2019. After its deployment was extended twice, it made a 250,000-mile journey around the world before it got to Coronado here in January of 2020. Now, the units of the Abraham Lincoln CSG began their pre-deployment training cycle back in April and recently completed a month-long integrated exercises where the Commander U.S. 3rd Fleet certified the strike group for deployment. So a lot of them have been hard at work over the last couple of months preparing for this day, this goodbye. Again, family members weren't able to be here on base to wish them their 6-month journey and wish them luck. But of course, people watching this morning, we were there. We were able to wave them goodbye, just the news crews. But I'm sure many are thinking of them as they head out to sea for a long journey.